Hi everyone, so welcome to today's YouTube flow. We'll be working on energizing, uplifting, just getting you ready for the day ahead. It's a nice 20-minute flow, so find a comfortable place. You just need your mat and yourself. So starting off, take a moment here to get comfortable in a wide-legged child's pose. So bringing your knees mat distance apart. Maybe taking a few little wiggles, making sure your sit bone is sinking back over your heels, fingertips lengthening out in front of you, forehead resting down on the ground. As we pause here, maybe you scan through the body, checking in with each and every area, noticing how it's feeling today. Noticing the shoulders, the hips, the back, wherever it might be that you feel a little bit of stiffness. Just breathe into those spaces. Use this moment as your opportunity to check in, to notice yourself. As you gently start to check in with the breath, inhaling fully, exhaling, feeling yourself melt down towards the mat. Again, stay with that rhythm. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, melt back down. Good. Soften through the elbows. Just allow your body to be here one more moment before you walk the fingertips forward. Take that stretch through the spine before slowly rippling up and bringing your head up last. Gently closing off the knees. Taking your time here, seated on your shins. And then gently coming onto all fours, stacking your hands beneath your shoulders, knees below the hips. And slowly start to warm up the spine through some cat-cows. Inhale, gaze to the sky, belly dips down. Exhale, push into the earth, round the spine. Good, keep going with these movements through your inhales and soft exhales. Just feel your spine waking up here. Feel a little bit of movement coming into each and every vertebra, and again wiggle however you want to here, just waking up the body. Good. And we slowly take it into a twist. Inhale the right arm high to the sky. Feed it underneath the left arm, release the shoulder and the ear down to the mat. Maybe you stay there, or maybe you slowly lengthen the opposite arm to the top of the mat. Again, stay there, breathe there into that shoulder, that twist, or if you want to engage the core, lengthen the left foot back. And then slowly engage the core. Hover the leg off the mat, maybe it's just an inch. And again, use that core, use your breath for stability here. Keep breathing slow and steady. Nice. And then whenever you're ready, gently bring that leg back down. Slide the left hand back in. Push into the left hand. Extend the right arm high to the sky. Take one gaze there and plant it back down on the ground. Nice. Let's take it over to the left side. Lift and lengthen the left arm to the sky. Find that twist. And then feed it under left arm under right. Push the shoulder down into the ground. Stay there. Or slowly extend the right fingertips towards the top of the mat. Again, we're working on a shoulder stretch, so stay wherever you feel comfortable. If you're taking it further, lengthen that right leg back. And then again, engage the core, hover the leg off the mat. Here it's all about core focus, breath steadying, and slow concentration. Again, if you fall over, don't worry, you're already on the ground. Gently bring that knee back. Slide the right hand in, release the left arm back up towards the sky, gaze towards that top hand, and then gently bring it back onto all fours. Take any wiggles you need here before gently tucking the toes, pushing up into your downward facing dog. Take a few little pedals out through the knees, bending one knee, straightening the other. Noticing how the back of the legs are feeling today. Maybe you bend both knees, sink the chest back. Good, and now we're going to take a little twist. Bend the knees, sink the chest back, and then drop the hips over to the right side. Bring it back through the middle. And then once again, bend the knees, sink the hips over to the left side. Nice, and then bring it back through your downward facing dog. Feel free to take any more wiggles that you need to. And slowly coming down onto the knees and sitting on your shins, or you can sit in a comfortable cross-legged, that's okay. Bring your right hand down onto the ground. Bring the left arm up and over. Take a nice side body stretch here. Maybe you gaze to that top arm, or you can drop down onto the elbow if you feel you have enough space. Good. Feel the space through the side of the body and then gently come through the middle. Drop the left hand down, bring the right hand up and over. Again, take a few breaths there, gaze to that top hand. Notice the shoulder, the neck, the side of the body. And then when you feel ready, gently bringing both hands down in front of you, coming back to all on fours. We start to warm up the core even more. Energize the right fingertips forward, palm facing in. Then the left toes slide to the back of the mat, lift off the mat. Make sure you're breathing, and then exhale, bring knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen up. We're going to do one more. Exhale, knee to elbow underneath your body. Inhale, lengthen up. Good. Now we bend the knee, reach around with the hand, grab a hold of the ankle. Once you're there, kick the foot into the hand, lift the chest, feel the stretch across the front of your legs. Releasing, extending fingertips forward, toes back, and then down onto all fours. Take it over to the opposite side. Extend the left fingertips forward, right toes back. Engage the core, lift the toes off the mat. Extend from the fingertips to the toes. Exhale, knee to elbow, crunch it in. Inhale, lengthen up. Once more, exhale, crunch it in, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen up. Now bend the knee, kick the foot in, reach around with the hand. Grab a hold of the ankle, find that stretch through the front of the leg. Lift the chest and the head. Inhale here. And then on the exhale, you're going to gently release, fingertips forward, toes back, and then onto all fours. Tucking the toes, pushing back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, push forward into your plank. Drop the knees, untuck the toes, lower down onto your belly. Take 3 breaths, warm up the back. Inhale, head and chest. Exhale, back down to the mat. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, ripple back down. Last one. Inhale, find that space. And then exhale, push back to your downward facing dog. Good. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, send the right leg high to the sky. Point the toes away. Then bring knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, back up to the sky. Exhale, slowly step it to the outside of your right hand. So taking a long stretch through the hip flexors. So maybe you shift back and forth, just noticing how the hips are feeling here. Take your time. And then gently pause here. When you feel comfortable, drop the knee down to the ground. Untuck the back toes. Swing the right hand up and back. Roll onto the outside edge of your right foot if it's comfortable. So taking a little twist, a little deeper opening of the hips here. Again, pause wherever you feel comfortable. Exhale, release back through. And then slowly bring your hips back over your knee. Lift the right toes high to the sky for your hamstring stretch. You can stay upright or fold forward. Slowly planting that foot down on the ground. Tucking the back toes, lift the back knee. When you feel steady, inhale, sweep up into your high lunge. Good, engage through the center of the body here. Extra challenge, lift that front heel off the ground, work the glutes even more. Keep breathing wherever you are. Drop the front heel, rotate the back foot 90 degrees, open up, warrior 2. Front foot facing forward, back knee facing side. Straighten the front foot, bend the back knee, coming into a ninja squat, lifting the right toes high to the sky. Extending back through your warrior 2, bend that front knee. Gaze over the front fingertips and then take a reverse warrior. Extend your right arm behind you. Take that nice side body stretch, come back through your warrior 2. Step back into your downward facing dog. as you move through your vinyasa. So exhale as you lower down. Inhale, lift the head and chest. And exhale back to your downward facing dog. As we move over to the left side, take a breath here. And then slowly lift and lengthen the left leg high to the sky. Going to warm up the core, bring the knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, back up to the sky. Exhale, step the foot on the outside of the hand, and maybe you rock back and forth. And just take a few moments there, open out the hips, notice how it's feeling. And then gently drop the back knee down, untuck the toes, release that left hand out behind you, take a little twist. Again, roll to the outside edge of the left foot if that's comfortable. Pause there, gaze to that back hand. And then exhale, slowly bring the left hand back. Shift the hips back over the knee. Lift the left toes up to the sky. Hamstring stretch. Again, it's tight for everyone, so breathe into it nice and softly. Good. Really pull the toes up to the sky. Nice, and then gently plant the foot down. Bring the hands, frame that front foot, tuck the back toes. Find your steadiness as you wibble wobble, shake your way up into your high lunge. Again, additional challenge, lift the front heel off the mat. Pause there for a moment and then rotate the back foot down 90 degrees. Arms open up, shoulder height, warrior two. Straighten the front knee, bend the back knee coming into your ninja lunge. Find a little bit of a sitting low there and then straightening back up into your warrior two. Bend the front knee, gaze over the front fingertips. Take a reverse warrior, lengthen the left hand out behind you while sinking your hips forward, so really stretching out the side of the body. Cartwheel the hands down, frame that front foot. Step back into your downward facing dog. Good. Again, optional vinyasas wherever you need them. If you need to work through a plank, up dog, and then back to down dog, feel free to do so. Or pause here in downward facing dog and just breathe. Lift the right leg high to the sky, bend the knee, open out the hip, take a few circles here. Again, just noticing the hip. And then slowly, we're going to drop that foot out behind us. Lift the hips high to the sky, lifting the right arm off the ground, wild thing. Gently release the right hand, back down to the ground. Right leg goes high to the sky. Drop the right knee down to the ground, swing it out to the side. Right hand comes into the center of mat, left hand opens up to the sky. Maybe you pause there and take that side body stretch. Additional challenge is lift the left leg off the ground. Additional challenge, take a crunch, bring the knee and elbow together over your body. Again, pause where you need to. And then slowly come back onto all fours. Hand comes down, knee swings up, and then downward facing dog. Good, we take it over to the left side, lift and lengthen left leg up to the sky. Open the knee, bend the knee, open the hip out. Good, and take some circles here, noticing the hip again. Opening and closing it, and then when you're ready, gently dropping the left leg down behind you. Lift the hips and the chest up to the sky, left hand comes off the mat. Nice, take your time, left hand comes back down onto the mat. Left knee drops down onto the mat. Swing the foot out. Open the right arm up to the sky. Again, stay here, enjoy that side body stretch, or lift the leg off the ground. Maybe you pause here, or maybe you take the additional crunches, knee to elbow above your body. Slow breathing. Good, and then exhale. Bring both hands and knees back down onto the ground, and then back into your downward facing dog. Slowly walk the feet forward, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding forward. Bend the knees here. Now dip and sweep, sit low on your chair. Engage the arms up. Engage the core, sitting nice and low. Optional challenge here, lift up onto the toes. See if you can keep your balance, keep your core engagement, and then take your time lowering all the way down onto your toes. Slowly start to lower all the way back, opening up into your Navasana boat pose. Keep your spine nice and long and straight. Gaze over the front knees. And then slowly plant the hands down, ripple the spine back. Lift the legs high to the sky. 2 more little core workouts. So hover the legs down to the mat and then bring them all the way back up. Nice. Work with the breath. Exhale, lower them down towards the mat. So close that they nearly touch, and inhale, bring them back up. Last one. Exhale, lowering them close. And inhale, lifting them back up. Good job. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Take a few little circles here. Really massage out that spine, the back of your body. Maybe you bring the forehead to the knees, curl the spine completely. And plant the feet down onto the ground and take a few little window wipes side to side. Just massage out the lower back, the hips. Maybe you take a few twists here. Again, whatever just helps you sort of unwind from that practice before your day starts. And then when you feel ready, lengthen your legs out, coming into your Savasana. Bringing your palms facing up, pulling your shoulders away from your ears, down into the mat. Pausing here, just following your breath in and out. Feeling that energy pulsing around your body. So you enjoy a moment of stillness before your day begins. Maybe you just focus on each breath. And then when you're ready, take a full body stretch, lengthen your arms over your head, toes out in front. Bring your knees in towards your chest, rolling over onto the side and coming up into a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to prayer, offering thanks to yourself for this practice, for taking this time out of your day. Namaste. Thank you, guys. Phew, that was difficult. Hi, everyone.